Hi there, it's Darina from Darina's Crafts, and today we're going to talk about how to create a simple yet beautiful scrapbook project or a mini album project using the quick and easy wood scrapbook frames. These are wood cutouts from the Vintage Roses collection, and we have several sets of them. I will quickly show you, and then we will proceed and create a simple scrapbook project. So these are oval frames, and each side has the minimum of the frame with an oval shape and a solid cutout. And one set and two sets have consists of three different frames: airy, oval frame, and the solid cutout. So the frames we're gonna work with are this one. And before going to proceed assembling them, I will quickly show you how you can play with the set. Because you may choose to stack them, and that's what we're gonna do right now. But before that, let me show you how you can use. You can choose just one airy frame, and I love it especially for wedding projects, because you don't need to cut them. You may just place it on top of your image and leave it as it is, and it looks beautiful. It just enhances the image. And then what you can play with, you just may stack one frame on top of each other, another, and leave it like that, or take a solid frame, combine it with an airy frame, or a solid frame with a classic oval shape frame, and you have this classic frame. Or that's what we're gonna do. We will stack all three of them together. But before doing so, we need to prepare our image. There are two ways. If you want your image to be removable, it's the easiest way, because for that we will take this oval shape frame, place it on top of the image, and then using a pen or a pencil, we'll just draw an oval and cut it. And that's what I'm gonna do. Unfortunately, you won't see it, but I'm going to, if I put it in front of a lamp, I'm gonna see right through it, so I know for sure where I'm going to cut. So you don't see it, but I see if I took it in front of a light. So I know that my cut line should be somewhere here, and I draw it on top. Of course, you may draw your line right on top of the image. I, for one, prefer not drawing lines, because I don't know, maybe it's to be on the safe side. And then I can see that, I'll show you this and this top. See, it's right there where it should be. And then I'll just cut it. The second way, if you want your image to be permanently glued inside of the frame, and you don't want it to be removed, or you don't want it to fall out, then you just cut not right on this line, but you'll just go slightly here. And I will show you, because I have already prepared an image that I'm going to work today, and I will show you this. It will be a little bit bigger just for you to compare. So here's our oval shape, and it should fit just perfectly inside of this oval frame. See? Now it looks good. So I am going to work with this photo, and if we compare them, it's just slightly bigger, and it gives me the ability to put it inside the frame and be sure that it will not be moving around and I will not see the edges. But with that, I will not be able to remove it. I'm not going to, because this is a permanent image. That's what I'm going to keep. So I'll put aside this scrapbook paper. I don't want to ruin it with the glue. So the best glue to work with the wood is this Gorilla Wood glue. And we will start working from top to bottom. Now remember, with these frames, they feel absolutely perfectly fine with each other. But to find the right angle, you may need to rotate them. And I will show you it here. See, it shows right through. When there, you can see that something's off, right? In order to avoid that, I just need to rotate it. Okay. So I'm trying a best angle that it fits perfectly. Okay. So yeah, now it fits just fine. And the same with the backing. So before applying any glue to it, I need to find the best way for it by rotating it before applying any glue. I don't want it to glue. Not the way it should be. So it should work. So I'll step that aside for 1 minute. This is going to be my middle, and this is going to be my top. And once we have our top, middle, and bottom set, we may start to apply the glue. So, to do so, you may use a brush or just a piece of paper. I'm using sponge, and I'm not going to apply the glue right on top of the frame, so to avoid to put too much glue. So I'm start applying by putting glue to the top frame, but not to its top, but to the bottom of it, to the side that goes inside. So I'm lightly tapping the glue on top of it. Okay. And if you happen to put some extra glue on these tiny details, it's just a good idea to have something sharp on hand. It could be just a regular, like toothpick or a needle. I'm using a craft knife. It's not the safest. The toothpick probably will be better, but I don't have it right now. So, moving on. Okay. Okay. So just remember, a little glue is better than too much glue, because you will be pressing it down and it will expand. So okay, where is it? Is it the right way? No, I think this is the right way. That's always the problem with rotating it. So yeah, see, it's where just a little bit of too much glue. Then I press it firmly, but not too tight, because I don't want to break the frame. I'll show you the edge, it's so beautiful. So right now it is already like three-dimensional, and you want to choose to leave it as is because it's already serves its purpose for scrapbooking projects. But I will go ahead and glue everything together. So before moving on to step number 2 and apply glue on top here, I will need to glue down my image first. So remember, when we cut this image, it may go directly to this window because it's the same size. But I don't want it to fall out because I'm gonna leave this photo here. And for that, I'm going to use some glue here. For a quick and easy option, I'm just choosing double-side tape. It'll hold the image. That's what I need. The rest will hold the frame itself. The frame will hold the rest. So it should do something like that. Yep. So now moving on to applying glue here. I'm using the very same technique, and I will apply glue to this oval perimeter because I want to hold the image. I want this frame to hold the image as well. Oops. So I may set this aside. I wanted to apply glue somewhere that there's some place that doesn't need it. Just wiping up some excess glue. And then again, I'm trying to find the perfect match. Yes, it is. It is the perfect match. And just press it firmly. For the project I'm using it, if we're using it for a scrapbook page or a mini album, the frame as it is with a Gorilla Glue needs to be set aside for a few hours just for glue to set. So it needs just a few hours to dry and to firm, and then it will be something like that. I'm gonna use it here, and I also have some extra wood decorations Anthony, it's my little son, Love and my baby. And I will glue it down here, apply, maybe add some flowers here, just like that, some butterflies, what I love. And the project will be ready when it's dry. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram. There are tons of photos of scrapbook layouts for your ideas. And don't forget to check the links below the video to know where to find these frames and the frames. And we also do this cute, so cute custom name cutouts, as tiny as this or even smaller, or as large as 24 inches to decorate your nursery wall, for example. Thanks for watching. Bye.